You know, it's been maybe 7 or 8 months since my last victory.
Yeah, Caleb was better. And
difficulty is sprinting in Oman. You know, you don't have many chances here.
If you would start it with a win, would be nice.
It's now on this stage or never. You're sprinting behind these experienced guys, and what? You're just 13 years old.
This year, I really want to come back to my best. Hopefully, this is the start of it.
We got stage 1 of the 2024 Tour of Oman, and right there on top, Caleb Ewan looks like he's over Brian Kokar, team co-finish, but it's Caleb Ewan. Jake Lula winning his first race back with the team. The riders are rolling in. Jayco's clearly going to be happy with the hard work they've done today. We saw Uno X. We saw Soudal Quickstep on the front, working for their man Paul Meunier. But it's the Australian sprinter Caleb Ewan gets the win. Riding down that way, Caleb Ewan. We're going to see if we can get some of the other riders. Over here is Alexander Kristoff, the Norwegian sprinter Uno X. They did so much work today.
Alex, how'd it go?
I got third place, so I think maybe I started a bit too early, but yeah, Caleb was better, and Kokar has his draft, so and he's also good in this type of finish, both of them. So our third place is decent.
Uno X really did some work out there. We saw your team on the front in the final 5 up to maybe that last corner there, along with Soudal Quickstep.
Yeah, we have a quite good team for the sprint here, but unfortunately this was 8, so now it's more for the climbers, and yeah, we have 2 guys that can still climb, so we hope to help them a little bit.
Just the difficulty of sprinting in Oman. You know, you don't have many chances here. Also, there are different conditions, especially today with the wind as well.
Yeah, it was a bit windy at the end, but mostly headwind, so the wind didn't play a big role, but in the sprint it was a big cross. We actually had the best position, so yeah, I could maybe, if I was a bit stronger, I should have won, but yeah, I was not the strongest today, so third is, I'm happy with it.
There from Alexander Kristoff, just all around great guy, classics champion.
Yeah, we were together, we look at 1K to go also with Jill, but then I 500. It's the sprint, one guy pushed me on the left, I was full on the wind. And then I was a bit fucked, but I don't know, 4 I think I finished. Still good place, but not what we are racing for, so it's good, but not the...
Winner Caleb Ewan. Alexander Kristoff just told me he thinks he got third place, maybe Kokard's second. I mean, you're sprinting behind these experienced guys, and what, you're just 13 years old?
Yeah.
19.
19, yeah. For sure, it's only very, very big sprinters with many experience. I tried to learn step by step, still some work to do, but yeah, it's still a good place behind these big guys.
How important are these races as you progress and you know, you have these bigger objectives further on in the season, Paul?
Yeah, first of all, I'm with a very, very big team with a lot of experience. They can give me a lot of experience, idea, everything. And also there, it's some races with some very big riders, with who I can also look what they are doing in the peloton. So yeah, many experience to take from these races.
And just finally, yesterday is Luke's second. You guys were working for him. Today, it was all for you, and how do you determine day by day who's doing what?
Yeah, so we are 2 very young guys. We Luke have probably more experience, so but the team wants Luke and me have one chance in every races. They are together really, really fast, and if we learn to work together, for sure we will have some very good result all the year.
Caleb's fast. Caleb,
it's very fast. I didn't really check the sprint, so I can't really know, but I see it was five bikes in front of me. It's very fast.
Paul Meunier right there, the future of cycling. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. 19 years old, sprinting up there with the big guns. We see the DSM riders wrapping up. Jake Lula riders are preparing. The riders are all heading back to the hotel. The hotel's nearby here. They got their backpacks on. It was a headwind all in the final today until that right-hand turn, and they had a wind coming from their left-hand side on the way up this slight uphill to the finish line here. But you have to consider here in Oman, awfully exposed, and this wind has really kicked up today. So teamwork was really important. Uno X, Soudal Quickstep were doing a lot of work today to get their riders in position to get a shot here at victory, the only sprint stage, stage 1 of the 2024 Tour of Oman, and this was their only chance today. And today, Soudal Quickstep was working for Paul instead of Luke, who was second yesterday on yesterday's stage. Jay Koalula, Caleb Ewan back with his old team, getting a shot and pulling it off today for victory. And right over here is Fabio Jakobsen with his new team, DSM.
It's new riders, new lead-outs, a new team. You need to communicate with each other, understand each other, know what you want to do. I think that's normal, you know. If you change jobs, you have to find out who's working in which way. I have a bit of experience, but it's not that I've been 50 years in professional cycling. I also only have 6 years, so we just try to learn with each other, get better, and yeah, you know, if you would start here with a win, it would be nice. But even then, you're still not perfect. So now it was a result like this today. But I'm confident that these guys will in the future will do a good job. I think we were there today in the final. So yeah, we'll go from here and try to improve.
Okay, thank you. You want a win, but what I understand, this is also a bit of, if we could say within quotes, prep for maybe the UAE Tour coming up and the big objectives of the season.
Yeah, but not only prep for that race, but prep for the coming years. I'm gonna spend 3 years in this team, so yeah, we're not gonna be down now and negative about a sprint like today.
No, you think about the positives about the new team working together and
what we can improve, and I think they did quite a good job. It's just, yeah, we need to be better than this, and then we have a shot at the win. But for most of us, it's also the first race. I think Caleb, who won, and a few of the Quick Step boys, they all were already racing, so they probably already have a bit sharper condition than us. But for sure, this week we'll prep the body, and then we'll go to UAE, and hopefully we have a shot there also.
So we see the DSM boys heading out, riding back to the hotel. To be honest, what's kind of difficult for me, and I know the other journalists too, see you, Fabio, is recognizing these new riders in their new kits in a new season. When they change teams, especially Fabio Jakobsen, after he's been a Quick Step for many years, it takes you, a few races before you start to recognize their new team colors and who they are. You know, Matt, do you always recognize the new riders in their new team colors? Can you pick them out?
Caleb's in our colours this year.
I thought he's still with Team Lotto.
No.
Congrats, nice win today.
Thanks very much, thanks. No,
it's going to mean a lot for Caleb coming back to
yeah,
Jake.
for sure. He came into Nationals and TDU with good form and he had a bit of bad luck and then got sick, but he definitely done the work going in. So it was a shame that he couldn't get the result there. But for him, for the team, everybody gives a bit of confidence with a win like that. So.
Well, congratulations, because we'll see him on the podium.
He only had one opportunity this week, so we needed to make the most of it.
That's right. This was your one chance, I think, here in Oman, and the pressure must have been high to pull it off. What was it like coming into those final 5Ks, knowing, well, it's now on this stage or never?
Yeah, obviously I had a lot of pressure because I hadn't started so good. And then added pressure, I guess, because it was the only sprint opportunity. So there's a few guys here with full sprint teams, and this was the only chance. So I'm happy I'm the sprinter that pulled it off.
This means a lot going forward to the next races.
Yeah, for sure. I needed the confidence, and I think it's good that my new team has the confidence as well. So yeah, great feeling to start like this. Definitely
no regrets now switching teams and coming back. We can say home.
Yeah, obviously there was never regrets. It was always going to be a nice move for me, regardless of what happened. I'm much happier here, and yeah, hopefully I can repay them with lots of victories. I felt good all year, to be honest, and in the sprinting now, obviously everyone's so good that you really have to get it right every time. And yeah, today we got it right, and yeah, put it off. I'm gonna have the same guys going into Torino with me as well, so it's important to work together well. And like I said, there's only one opportunity here, so it was the first time racing with Max, so we really wanted to do a good job and try to pull it off.
How was that feeling across the line? We heard that roar. Felt pretty good to win, huh?
Felt good, yeah. It's been maybe 7 or 8 months since my last victory, and then before that probably another 7 or 8 months, so only one win in the last probably year or year and a half. So this year I really want to come back to my best, and hopefully this is the start of it. I said to one of my teammates, I hope I win today, because having the weight off my shoulders in the climbs will make it a lot easier, and Yeah, I think when you ride around with just a bit more confidence and just having that pressure off, it's going to make it a lot easier. And now the rest of the race, I can really focus on, going quite deep in a lot of the stages and just kind of build my form from.
Can you describe the last kilometer there for all of us who didn't have a great view of it? I think you had a pretty good view of it.
It was quite hectic for sure. Like the last 10K was really hectic. A lot of fresh legs because the stage was quite easy. And that always makes it a bit harder in the final. So we really had to get the timing perfect. And, like I said before, the boys did a great job. Max did the final pull there. Christoph got in between us, but I wasn't too panicked because, I know he's also quick and I was pretty confident that I could come around him.
That's stage 1 of the 2024 Tour of Oman, and it was an important day, especially if your name's Caleb Ewan, because he made a big move after having a fallout with Team Lotto Destiny, where he raced the last couple of years, I think maybe even more, I can't remember. But now he's back with Jayco Alula, his home team, and he wins today in stage 1 of the 2024 Tour of Oman. And what the team reckons, this stage finish right here behind me, his only chance at victory in this year's race. And so the next days to come, well, it's mountain days for Caleb Ewan. Today is a day of celebration, finishing over the Frenchman Brian Cocard, finishing over the Norwegian Alexander Kristoff, and we saw Paul Meunier, the 19-year-old Soudal quick-step Frenchman, sprinting there as well. It's a great day out, a great hit out today with a lot of crosswinds to really test the riders, and Caleb Ewan's going to gain a lot of confidence from this, and we're looking at riders like Caleb gaining confidence. Over in Colombia, Mark Cavendish gaining confidence. It's important for the team's Palmars, but also for the mentality, the head, as these riders go head on to the big objectives. Some riders like Fabio Jakobsen we spoke to today is racing onto the UAE Tour. Same with GC rider Adam Yates, who's going there, and they're using this as a warm-up, a build-up to the more important UAE Tour. Caleb Ewan, however, he's eyeing the Milano San Remo Classic and later on the Giro d'Italia. So he's building up with his old team, his new team for 2024. And today is an important step in that direction for our Australian friend Caleb Ewan, stage 1 winner here in Oman.